What's going on, guys? Welcome to my live. I am currently en route to the airport. If you want to know more where I'm heading, where I'm going, just like and subscribe, or just subscribe to my channel, drop a like, drop a follow. I do post content on a semi-regular time. It is just hard to make content all the time with having a full-time job, but I do like to share my adventures with you guys, and I do some pretty cool stuff, but it's mainly family orientated. So if you're a big family person, just to fill you in, like I'm heading overseas to see my wife and kids, and like I said, if you have liked or have subscribed to my channel, you will have an idea on where I'm heading. But today's carcast, we are just driving to the airport, and I wanted a bit of company, give a bit of free entertainment for the people that are just waking up. I think this place where I'm going to is the greatest place that you can actually go to, because the people are just number one people. And I apologize for the angle. The angle of the dangle is not very good. Not very good because my phone holder, unfortunately gave out due to the Australian heat being so harsh. The glue did not hold the phone anymore, so I'm quite limited on where I can put it now. But let's see, I can try a few different things, see if I can get a little bit of a better angle. That'll be kind of cool to have a good angle, so that you guys can definitely join me for the angle's just not good. I have no sticky pad here left. It's a good phone. Maybe I should try to find a double-sided pad or something, because it was very good. It's a great little thing. It's like the best thing I've bought. But yeah, basically, if you haven't liked and subscribed, you'll know I post only real raw content, because I don't have time to do all this fancy editing and whatnot. But I'm living in the land of down under. I like to share my travels to the Philippines, so I've given it away. I'm heading to the Philippines because I love the Philippines. I love the people, I love the food, I love my wife and kids, so they deserve to see me as well, even though they're only my stepkids. I will ensure that my stepkids are looked after in an efficient and reasonable way. That does not mean spoil them. I wanna just, first time parent, so to say. I wanna just, give them a good standard of behavior. I wanna teach them manners. Yes, thank you, please. I would like, not I want. I want to teach them the basics of life. Everyone learns them at different stages. Obviously, you all learn manners from your parents or from your grandparents, depending on kind of culture, background, and all that stuff. But, I really think the world is big enough for everyone just to get along, and just touching on that get along bit. Whatever's happening overseas right now, it's terrible. I'm not a fan of it. I don't understand it, because I don't know. Sounds heartless, or insensitive, but at the end of the day, it's always governments fighting and innocent people are losing their lives. So, I think the only good thing is, it's just my opinion. It's not a fact. It's not, it's just my opinion. I think I've seen a picture circulating the internet saying the I ran pre-leadership of that dude, whatever his name is, I forgot his name, was a flourishing place, and now apparently he has gone. So not sure. I think we're waiting on confirmation. But Iranian people, Iran, I hope that you guys recover from the crazy lifestyle you live. I think we live in 2026. We should not have people dying for no reason. Everyone has a right to live in peace, get along. I don't know. But that is probably the only part that I want to touch base on that. Because everything else, it's irrelevant. As long as you live a good life, you know, fairly godly and church orientated life. I'm not perfect. I don't go to church every day, or every Sunday, but I try to be the best person I can be for my wife and for my stepchildren. You know, I really think we can all get along. Everyone just has a hard look at themselves. Mind you, this is just a quick opinion. Does not mean it is fact. Everyone lives different. I know that, but this is just a very raw sort of take on everything. Good morning, my people in the chat. You guys are awesome. I love that you guys support me. Sorry, just driving, merging. It's a bit crazy, you know. But there's always people who don't know how to drive. You know what I mean? But coming back to the carcast. Stratics, my day has been good. Sean Gazowski, hello. Greetings from the land of Down Under. And Linda Johns, good morning to you guys. Thank you for joining me on my carcast. I'm on my way to the airport. It's probably like my favorite place. Between work, airport, traveling to see my wife and kids in the Philippines is just the best. The best. And I think everyone should travel if you are in a position to travel. But in saying that, there was many years of my younger years I did not travel. I think I only started traveling in my late 30s because I was in a position to have extra funds for extracurricular activities. But in saying that, you can always do a road trip. Who loves a road trip? If you love a road trip, drop a like and subscribe, because I may have a road trip coming up in October, even though it's quite far away. But you never know. I want to invite everybody to my channel, like and subscribe. And like I said before, I'm not a content creator. I am just a nobody. I want to say that carefully. A nobody that just likes to make videos and have a bit of an online presence. I mean, it would be nice to be, you know, how do I say, earn money via online means. But I really think sometimes it takes away the rawness of reality. So that's why I like to do these sort of videos. I do a lot of lives because I feel like the live videos are really, they're live. There's no green screen, there's no script. This is just me driving to the airport and I'm just sharing the trip with you. You know, feeling fresh. Got a sick fade on the weekend. Well, yesterday, because it's still the weekend. It's Sunday today, so if you're just waking up and, you know, traveling to see my wife and kids, and I wanted to take you guys along with it. Got to be parking the ride at the airport. It's quite expensive. Did I mention how expensive life is these days? Yeah. Don't start. Depending where you're from, things have different prices. All I do know is that fuel in Australia at the moment is sitting at $1.71 as of last night when I was filling up. But can of Monster. A can of Monster in Australia is about $5.50 unless you get them on special. $5.50 for a can. But if you were to buy a bottle of water that's 1 litre, it's $6.50. Cans of Coke are $4, and you can kind of see where it's heading. Crazy. Also, I'm not sponsored by Monster Energy, but it'd be kind of cool if I did, because I would give a lot of energy to the people that need energy. Because I work construction, I would give it to all the construction workers, because they live on that stuff. The amount of people I see rock up in the morning with a Monster, or with a Red Bull, or with a V. I don't know if you guys have these in the rest of the world, but I must tell you, the V's, they're awesome. They're like the Red Bull, but fizzier. But yeah, anyway, it is what it is. Just rambling on because I have a live does not mean I can talk all the time. But I'm just trying to grow my channel, and the only way I can grow it is by making real videos with no script. Just it is what it is. I feel like it's the best way to make content, and I feel like there's something about sharing my personal opinion and just sharing a life that someone has to an extent. Obviously, a lot of things we have in life is somewhat private, but I would say that the things you can share, why don't we share them? Because the world is so big. Everyone lives a different life. Everyone has different strengths and weaknesses. So why don't we all just combine and join up? But if you have not liked, followed, or subscribed, ideally I would love just to have a bit more, how do I say, a bit more following, a lot more people viewing my stuff. Look at this bad boy. He's reviewing the camera. Sorry, we just passed a cop on a motorbike. And he's not getting on the motorbike to chase any of us down, which is a good news. So, not sure where you're living, but I don't know if they have this in America. I have not noticed it in the Philippines. Is law enforcement just hiding behind barriers and trying to pin you for speeding? Like, they have nothing better to do than solve crimes, actual crimes. That shits me. It shits me that they pick on everyday people just earning a living, going to work, going there, and out of speeding. Yo, top of the morning to my one viewer, which most likely is gonna skip and go away. Oh, I got 2 more viewers. What is going on? Just a quick recap. I'm just trying to grow my channel because I decided last year I want to start a YouTube channel, and here I am dropping lives, shorts, and some videos. But this particular day today is I'm heading to the airport, so come along for the ride. 15 minutes in, I still have about half an hour to kill, to drive in, park up my car. But yeah, if you want to know where I'm going, or you want to see a bit more of my channel, why don't you just subscribe and drop a follow, because it means the world to me. Because you know what, there's 1 billion people in the world, and imagine if everyone just dropped a like or a follow on each other's account, everyone would be pretty well set. Because with all these people, all these content creators that have time, money, people that actually edit their videos, that's crazy, man. But you know what I would like? I would like anyone in the chat, or anyone that has watched my videos, if you're good at content creating why don't you drop a line, message me, because I want to learn. I want to learn from other content creators on how to make better videos. My videos are pretty raw / amateur because I don't have the time, I don't have the equipment, and I'm just trying to spread, well, positive messages. And most of all, I like to share all my stuff.
Frank Boland Cranes.
Yeah. I'm going to take this